Hi YouTube! Today we're playing the Elder Scrolls Online and we're giving the newest chapter that launched in June ago. High Isle is what it's called. And right now it's free to play until August 29th, so should give it a go, right? So this is my first time in the game. We're gonna explore a little bit. I'm looking at characters here. I like how they have so much options in character creations versus a lot of other RPGs. And look how different all three of us are here. Really cool. Well, she doesn't like me. Okay, let's go. She didn't like me? Mm-mm. My first quest is to talk to Lady Arabella, the bow. Boy, is that her? She's glowing. She's glowing.
Ah, I could use a break.
Oh. No, that's Rochelle. Could use a break though, so could I sometimes, you know? But she's inside here. Hi, Isle. What I like about this so far is that it's very easy to play alone as well. You don't necessarily need a group of people to play. Ooh. He's laughing.
Hey! Tell them to keep it down with all the banging over there. Some of us are trying to sleep.
I mean, it doesn't look like you're sleeping, but hey. You do you. The areas around here. Oh. Okay. The areas around here are beautiful though. Look at that. That's crazy. Let's talk to this dude.
All merchants and nobles do is worry. Will their goods dock safely? Is the war over? Psh, boring.
I mean, it's a valid thing to worry about though. You just say, oh, look at that. That's a cool mount. 20. Okay, let's actually do something here. I love this area. It looks beautiful.
The plants that grow in the Sisters are more lovely than anywhere else I've ever been. I'd love to study with the Druids, or the Vinebeards, as folk are wont to call them around here. But I don't know if they'd accept me.
Guard? Didn't want to talk to me. Okay, we're going up here.
This is not good. Rigert needs help. Hello there. I am Rigert, sometimes called the Brash, and I am large delegate for the Ebonheart Pact Cultural Exchange. Or I would be if I had my scepter.
Large delegate?
That is what King Yoren told me. He said, Rigert, go to High Isle and be Ebonheart Pact Cultural Ambassador. And be large. Delegate and large. That is me. But I lost my scepter of office. I had it with me last night, but now I can't find it.
You mean delegate at large?
Yes, I went out with delegates Tanilin and Olganash last night. We ate and drank like kings. I don't remember all that happened, but I spent most of my gold. And I lost my official scepter. Will you help me look for it? I can pay you a little.
I'll help you find your scepter of office.
I've been thinking very hard, and it hurts. We should begin at the ancient anchor. That is where I went last night with the other diplomats. The innkeeper was angry with me this morning, but she might talk to you. Meet you there.
Alright, who are Tanlin and Olganash exactly?
They are delegates too. Tanilin is very important elf from Aldmeri Dominion, and Olganash is noble orc from Daggerfall Covenant, who brings culture wherever he goes. I don't remember what we talked about. It must have been another diplomatic success.
Any chance one of them has your scepter?
Must think again. No. We parted ways with great enthusiasm in street just outside the ancient anchor. I went back inside and I had it with me then. I need my scepter of office. I can't lose another one or they'll dock my pay.
You're some sort of cultural ambassador?
Rigert leads glorious expedition of Nord cultural exchange. I travel to many lands to explain excellence of Nord culture with great forcefulness.
Glorious expedition, you're really a diplomat?
Yes, yes. One day, Rigert was drinking in the Skald King's Hall and loudly explaining all the good things people don't know about Nords. King Joran said he knew that already, and I should go tell somebody else. So, I did.
Alright, goodbye. We'll help him out. But I also need to talk to that. Okay. Show on map. Okay, so I'm close. All right. I'm gonna go there first. No, okay. We go down here. What is this? That's what he said, alright.
My dockhands are watching for your cargo, Lady Arabella. They know it's precious.
There was a storm off the coast. Perhaps it delayed the ships.
Forgive me if I do the job you hired me for, Lord Bacaro. You there, might we speak?
Yes.
I have a keen eye for talent, my dear, and you're practically oozing it from your pores. I am Lady Arabella DeVoe. If you're looking for gainful employment, I have a proposition for you that pays exceedingly well. Care to hear more?
What was that about a proposition?
Oh, nothing tawdry, my dear. We'll be too busy for romantic shenanigans before long, I expect. Some precious cargo was supposed to sail in on the morning tide, but it never arrived. I need someone not known around the island to be my eyes and ears.
Your eyes and ears?
While tales of my exploits credit me with all sorts of talents, I can't be in more than one place at a time. I could use a fresh face to mingle with the locals, determine if anyone knows anything about my 3 missing ships and their cargo.
Alright, I'm willing to help.
Lord Bacaro's conference can't proceed without that cargo. Here's what I need you to do. Check the inn, the lighthouse, and the Lockabane Shallows. See if anyone knows or saw anything. Then meet me outside the North Gate to compare notes.
Let me see. You mentioned a conference. Tell me about that.
The gentleman beside me, Lord Baccaro Valoris, leads the Society of the Steadfast. They're a philanthropic fellowship that provides aid to people who have suffered in the Three Banners War. The Society is sponsoring a conference here on the island.
The purpose of this conference?
That's a well-guarded secret, my dear.
Oh.
Perhaps after you've proven yourself, I can bring you in on the details. For the moment, knowing any more won't help us find out what happened to my missing ships.
What happens if your missing ships don't turn up?
That's not an option I care to contemplate. Not while there's still a chance to find them. Forgive me for being evasive, but it's a rather sensitive topic to discuss in public. We've already faced adversity, and the conference has yet to begin.
You mentioned tales of your exploits before. Who are you again?
Me? Oh, I'm no one special, my dear. I've been an adventurer, a Lion Guard officer, a spy, a diplomat. People claim the Investigator Vale stories are about me, or that I wrote them. Ridiculous. I'm retired now, but I still dabble from time to time.
Did you write the Investigator Vale books?
Oh, pish-posh. Do these look like the ink-stained fingers of a writer of overly imaginative and lurid tales to you? I'm rather fond of the bawdy investigator and her adventures, though. They remind me of my younger days.
What's your role here?
I'm overseeing security for the conference. A few months ago, Lord Baccaro approached me, explained his grand plans, and lured me out of retirement, you might say.
Why did Lord Baccaro select you for this task?
My charming personality.
Oh.
When I was an agent
Okay.
for High King Emmerich, I traveled widely and met many dignitaries, including Lord Baccaro. He asked me to make sure everything went smoothly for his conference. So far, it's been anything but.
Tell me more about the locations you want me to investigate.
Certainly. Since you're new to High Isle, I understand you may not be as familiar with the local area as I am. What do you wish to know?
Tell me about the lighthouse.
Gonfalon Head Lighthouse, blessed by Kinnereth herself, stands atop the hill just west of town. It offers an excellent vantage from which to watch the nearby waters. Perhaps the lighthouse keeper saw something that will help.
Like the storm Lord Baccaro mentioned?
Possibly. When ships fail to make port, it's only natural to wonder if they were damaged or blown off course by a storm. The lighthouse keeper has a perfect view of the approach to Gonfalon Bay. If my ships were out there, she might have seen them.
Tell me about the lock.
The currents of Lochabane are strong. Flotsam from the open sea often washes up along the shores of the waterway. Some of High Isle's poorer folk comb the beach looking for salvage. Let's hope they haven't found any today.
Tell me about the inn.
The ancient Anchor Inn sits just up the street near the city gate. It's one of the more popular places on the island. In my experience, inns are an excellent location to pick up rumors.
I think we should start at the inn. This is up the street, and I also have that other quest there. So let's be smart about it here. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, it's really up the street. That's good. Is the inn? Oh yeah. What a massive door. Have you ever seen this kind of massive door on the freaking pub or inn? That's crazy. Spirit of me!
I hear these knights are robbing people and looting caravans. Someone ought to do something.
Not you again. You haven't paid your bill. Or did you forget that too?
See, I was here.
I'm sorry about that little scene. Some people are unbelievable. Welcome to the Ancient Anchor. What can I do for you?
We're looking for a missing scepter.
Oh, you're with this Nord?
Excuse me, I'm
not
also
all
a
that
Nord.
worried about what he left here. I'm worried about what he took. A night's worth of food, drink, and entertainment, all without paying. He and his friends skipped out on their bill.
What happened?
Like I said, they ate and drank all night in a private room. When I noticed it was too quiet, I looked in and they were all gone. Someone's gotta settle up. Your friend left his scepter? It'll do as collateral until I get paid.
Fair enough. Come on, dude.
You found a scepter. That is good. And I remember now. I wanted to pay the bill to impress the other delegates, but now I don't have the coin to do that again. We have to get them to pay their shares. I can't lose another scepter.
What else do you remember about last night?
Let me see. Tanilin didn't seem to be having fun, so I bought her a special drink. And then Olganash wanted dessert. I asked the man in the back for something sweet so my friends could have a good time. We headed back to our own lodgings after that.
You said you bought a special drink for Tanlin?
Oh yes, I am good diplomat. So I thought she would like something to remind her of home. After that, Tanilin kept asking for more drinks. We all laughed and had fun. We said goodnight just outside. She got in her carriage and drove off for home.
And Olganash wanted a dessert?
We might have been arguing about where to get the best cake in Hrothgar. That made us want cake. But the man in the back room said he did not have cake. So I asked him to give me whatever he had for Olganash.
Where can I find Tanlin and Olganash?
I think Tanilin is staying at Steadfast Manor, a little way outside of town. She likes Lord Bakaro's gardens. Olganash rented a small house in Gonfalon Bay near the West Gate. Here, I'll be right behind you. When my head stops spinning.
Alright, we also have this.
Hail, friend. Have you heard about the band of robber knights that waylaid travelers on the road to Gonfalon Bay? I came to High Isle to trade, but getting goods from the interior has become a roll of the dice.
Robber Knights?
A rogue band that calls itself the Ascendant Order. I thought they were only active on the mainland, but they're here on High Isle. Rabble-rousers and troublemakers, if you ask me. And now, I hear they're looting caravans outside the city walls.
Interesting. Speaking of rumors, have you heard anything about a trio of missing ships?
Not specifically, but I saw some fancy-pants nobles giving the dockmaster grief. Missing ships could mean anything. Storms, pirates, poor winds, worthless navigators. Try Sergeant Dane over there. He's with the Sisters Guard and knows a lot.
Appreciate it. Right. Sergeant Dane.
I'm off duty, newcomer. Got a complaint? Take it to one of the other guards.
I'm looking for information about a trio of missing ships.
We police High Isle. Ships that haven't arrived yet aren't our problem. Besides, we've got our hands full with these so-called Ascendant Order Knights. They're stirring up trouble all across the island.
What do you know about the Ascendant Order?
Just that they're little more than well-armed bandits. They've been recruiting the poor to bolster their numbers. Now they're robbing caravans while claiming they fight for justice. Honest folk don't hide their faces behind helmets and masks.
What does the Ascendant Order want?
They're malcontents. They go on about how the high and mighty misuse their power by squabbling over the Ruby Throne. It started out small enough, defying authority, inciting riots, petty sabotage. But now they're hurting people.
Thanks for the information.
Something else, newcomer? I'd like to get back to my drink.
You say the Ascendant Order is causing trouble. Can't the guards stop them?
Ordinary bandits, the Sisters Guard can handle. But when we send enough guards to meet a company of Ascendant Order Ravagers, these faceless knights just melt away. And if we don't send enough guards, then our guards don't come back.
Why do you call them faceless?
Might as well be. Most knights proudly display their emblems. They wear the colors of their house and paint family crests on their shields. These Ascendant Order knights never remove their helms and bear no devices. They could be anybody.
That's interesting. Oh, hello.
Our bodies may be consigned to the foamy depths.
Let's go out. All right. Okay, so the lighthouse is over there. Talk to Dockmaster, Lord Vicario. Vicaro, excuse me. Yeah, we'll go up here first, I think. Right, yeah. God, this is so beautiful around here. Talk to you. Curious too. Ooh. Bait, alright. Logger. Is anybody watching me though? No. Is anybody watching? No. Then I'm gonna take a sneaky ginger from you. Forgot I have a mount. How cool is this though? Fancy. Where am I going exactly? Okay, so I'm going the opposite way. My bad. of Glory. Calling all adventurers, sellswords, and spellslingers, heroes and ne'er-do-wells. Do you long for greater challenge? Try your might at the battlegrounds, where games of glory and gore await you. We seek the greatest champions of the land for our contest of strategy and skill. Speak to Battlemaster Riven for more information. Yeah. Back to you. So I did need to go. Oh, okay. That's fine. We're exploring, right? This works. Cool. Okay. It is somewhere. There it is. Okay. Let's collect what we see. You never know.
Oh, a traveler. I thought those vile knights had returned. Forgive me. I must continue praying for the return of our idol. Without it, this tower's light will remain dark.
What happened to the lighthouse flame?
This lighthouse is special. It's blessed by Kinnereth, the god of winds and sea. No fire serves as a beacon for nearby ships, but the divine light of Kinnereth herself. But without the sacred idol, the light cannot shine. Alas, the idol was stolen.
Who stole the idol?
Knights in unmarked livery broke in and stole the Kinnereth idol. I watched the scoundrels flee to the west with the sacred edifice. Perhaps, dare I ask, would you be willing to recover the idol for the lighthouse?
Tell me more about these knights first.
They may wear the garb of knights, but the ruffians who assaulted me carry themselves like robbers and outlaws. Whoever they are, they're dangerous. Be wary of them, and may the wind guide you.
Find the knights and retrieve the idol.
Bless you, traveler. Please understand, to my order, this is more than just a lighthouse. This beacon spreads Kinnereth's blessing across both land and sea, but only with the idol in place, so it must be returned.
What else can you tell me about the lighthouse?
It is marvelous, is it not? This is actually the second beacon to stand atop Gonfalon Head. It dates back to the early 1st century. When I assumed my duties here, the tower was in poor repair. Dangerous, even.
It seems fine now.
When Duchess Alea Dufort assumed her father's duties a few years ago, she ordered a complete renovation of the structure. I'm sure she wanted to protect trade in Gonfalon Bay, but she spared no expense in rebuilding the lighthouse.
All right. Oop. So, need to go over there. Oh, hello. That hurt. Ow. Yeah, you go away. I'm just trying to explore for now. I'm not trying to fight a lot, you know? Even though it's part of it. Let's go. Alright, should I retrieve the idol first? Oh shit. Well, now I'm here, so...
You don't look like a salvager. Come to join up with those so-called knights who've been hanging around, did you? Feh! I'd rather go hungry than swear myself to the likes of them.
3 ships never arrived at Gonfalon Bay. Have you seen anything?
Haven't seen anything sail by in the lock recently, and no new wreckage washed up today. But I've been keeping my head down. Those robber knights have been chasing off salvagers who won't promise to help them.
Tell me about these robber knights.
They were recruiting, or at least offering the chance to earn a reward. They wanted people ready to haul in whatever came ashore. Several salvagers went with them. I wouldn't, though. What I find is mine.
Where did the knights take the other salvagers?
To a cave just down the beach. But I'd avoid it if I were you. Old Charbel nearly lost his head snooping around there. I don't know if they found what they were looking for, but I think they left a few knights behind to watch the shallows.
Of course, they want me to search the cave. You're gonna rush here. Right. There we go. Empty crate. Okay. Night on trees. Within the next few days, several ships will be damaged on approach to High Isle. We expect wreckage to wash up in Loch Aben or along the northeastern shore of High Isle or the southeastern shore of Amanus. Capture any survivors from these ships and bring them to me. Muster all reliable recruits. Make sure they are in place when the survivors wash ashore. Chase off any salvagers who refuse to assist us. Your new recruits may hesitate to lay hands on shipwreck survivors. Remind them their reward is a place in the Ascendant Order. As Knights of the People, they will never go hungry again. The Ascendant Mages. Well then. Was a chest here, but they took that, I'm guessing. Eh. How do I go up here? This is... I have to go around. Oh. Okay. And now I need to go all the way down there again because I didn't get the idol. That's fine. I like how there is no level barriers either, and I can go anywhere essentially. I know that you have to be a certain level 45, I think it was, to do some dungeons, but other than that, we're good to go. Runestone. Cool. Oh, right. Oh shit. Hello. What the heck was that? Not scary at all. Oh god, not hidden. Okay. Poison. Here we go. Night Stagor. Take a band of recruits to the Gonfallen Head Lighthouse and remove the Kinnereth idol. The Lord wants the light extinguished to deny Kinnereth guidance. To certain ships arriving soon. Do not damage the idol or harm the keeper unless you have no other choice. We don't want the lighthouse to remain dark forever. Just take the idol, find a good hiding place, and await further instructions. Ascendant Magus. Oh. He didn't hide it very well, did he? Let's see. Gotta go back to the lighthouse and return the idol. And do it without getting killed. So, the large explosion was some other players fighting an interesting creature.
You return, and with the idol, place it here, and I shall call Mother Kinnereth. This traveler has set right the desecration of this holy place. Return to us your blessing, and let your light shine over the land and sea.
Yay!
I cannot thank you enough. With the idol returned and the light restored, we can ensure the safe passage of many a weary traveler. Is there any way a priest of humble means could repay you? A blessing, perhaps?
3 ships never arrived in Gonfallen Bay. Did you see anything from up here?
Shortly after the lighthouse was pillaged, I spied 3 ships on the horizon. Then suddenly, the clouds darkened, and a terrible storm began to blow in. I lost sight of the ships after that. Perhaps they were simply blown off course?
That sort of weather common here?
Amanos is notorious for its storms, but Kinnereth generally blesses High Isle with fair weather. I wonder, the way the storm swept in seemed unnatural, and it happened so soon after Kinnereth's idol was removed.
Do you think that's why the knights attacked the lighthouse?
The idol has little value outside the lighthouse. Its light does not shine in any other location. My order believes Kinnereth's light blesses High Isle. Why steal the idol unless the knights meant to revoke her protection? A troubling thought indeed.
Okay. Now we go back. Let's see. Oh, I gotta go back here too, but one thing at a time. What? All right.
I think if I was to become a knight, I would want to be of the Oaken Order. Slim chance of that, though. My sister was a rare case because a noble decided to sponsor her. No one would be foolish enough to sponsor someone like me. Still, I can dream.
Only empty stuff. Probably for the best though, so she don't see me. Ramp. What's this?
I don't know how well I'd sleep if the rumbling ground around here ever fell still. I've gotten used to it. Never mind that, though. How may I help you today? That's Mount Firestone. It's a restless sleeper. Snoring, belching, twisting, and turning constantly. And High Isle shivers every time it does.
I don't see a mountain here.
You can't. Not from Gonfalon Bay. Mount Firesong is on Ifalon, the island to the northwest, but its roots run all through the Sisters. Ifalon's bad dreams can rattle windows and shake shelves here, all the way over here on High Isle.
I don't have money for anything. That's fine though. We'll make some money. Alright, so I'm supposed to find that lady. She's over here somewhere. Alright, she's down here. I also need to talk to that lord next to her. Guild listings. No, but where is she? She was here. She moved. I went the complete opposite way. I can't read a map for shit. I'll talk to you then.
Have you seen the note? If you seek companions for your adventuring, look no further. This one can help with that.
Tell me more about the guild listings.
Ah, of course. These listings are where other adventurers, much like yourself, can declare their interest. Those of a similar proclivity can join up together and form guilds. Take a look. This one is sure a group suited to your needs awaits you.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So you can find guilds there.
Have you had the chance to review the guild listings, friend?
Look through them.
Wonderful! This one hopes you found something that interests you. Too often, this harsh world becomes isolating. Finding companions can make it bearable, Here, a little something for your time.
Ooh.
This one is quite pleased you stopped by. and hopes that you find a guild that appeals to you. Amsa wishes you many friendships and adventures in your future.
Thank you. I need to choose one. Alright. The breeches, guards. Iron legs. Got some points done. Scorch. Probably should clear out stuff from there too. Don't want to feel too much. I don't want to get too much attention on me right now, at least. Alright, so further up here. Who's in here? Open. Okay, she's over here. Let's talk.
Good. You found my field office. I thought I'd keep an eye on the lock while awaiting your report. My own investigations have turned up little about our missing ships. Tell me, did you uncover anything useful? Did the Lighthouse keepers spot them?
After rogue knights darkened the beacon, the keepers spotted 3 ships before the storm rolled in.
Darkened the beacon? The locals revere that light. Who would dare offend Kinnereth in such a way? Something is indeed wrong here. At least our missing ships reached these waters, but this storm worries me. Tell me more about the rogue knights.
They're known as the Ascendant Order. The inn's patrons said they attacked caravans inland.
The Ascendant Order? Here? I heard rumors of knights troubling folk outside of town, but I had no idea they were the culprits. I've had dealings with the Order before. This doesn't bode well. Tell me, did you learn anything at the Shallows?
Someone called the Ascendant Magus recruited salvagers to capture shipwrecked survivors.
It seems the Ascendant Order knew the ships would be wrecked, and they helped make sure by extinguishing the lighthouse beacon. They knew my cargo was coming to High Isle. This means the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild delegates are in danger too.
Wait, what does your missing cargo have to do with the delegates?
Ah, you caught that, did you? My missing cargo is more delegates for the conference. Perhaps the most important ones. But I need you to check on the guild delegates right now. They went to visit a druid named Ravana. Her hut lies to the west.
You know the Ascendant Order? What else can you tell me about them?
The Ascendant Order models itself after other knightly orders, but they're nothing but terrorists. They claim to stand against those who would subjugate the nations of Tamriel under Imperial rule, but I suspect they plan to take power for themselves.
Are they a serious threat?
They are well-funded and have a strong presence on the mainland. They proclaim a powerful message about greedy rulers and costly wars, but it's mostly rhetoric. Not that the common folk see that. Our conference makes a tempting target, I'm sure.
Tell me about the guild representatives.
Valencia of the Mages Guild is a dear friend. We shared a few adventures when she was starting out, and I called upon her when I needed help with a conference. She enchanted the invitation medallions the delegates require to attend the conference.
And what about the Fighters Guild delegate?
I only met Guild General Quentin when he arrived. He seems to have a good head on his shoulders, but the war has cost him dearly. He lost his wife in a raid. I understand why the Fighters Guild chose to send him to the conference.
Who is it? Who is this druid the guild representatives went to visit?
Her name is Ravana. She's something of a local apothecary. She uses her skill with herbs and healing to help the folk of High Isle. With the conference delayed, Valencia was curious about druidic magic, so off she went. Quentin decided to tag along.
Alright. Now we're going to the druid's hut. That is this way. Get to explore a little bit here. Very nice. Is that the hut? Oop. Nice. I like this.
Greetings, traveler. Is there something I can do for you? Do you need a poultice or perhaps an herbal tea?
I'm looking for Guild Magister Valencia and Guild General Quentin.
Ah, yes. The curious mage and the stern warrior. They stopped by. When I mentioned that rogue knights had been making the countryside dangerous, they decided to investigate. I told them where I'd last seen the knights, and they set out at once.
Where did you send them?
A clearing to the southwest. I'll mark the spot on your map. I saw a band of the knights gathering there the last time I went out to gather herbs. They forced me to retreat without them. I warned Valencia and Quentin it might be dangerous.
Are druids common on High Isle?
Oh, you'll find druids throughout the Sisters Archipelago. Not too many on the mainland, though. Long ago, we druids left Tamriel and its troubles behind us. But here, our ancient ways survived.
Why did the druids leave the mainland?
Our forebears among the Bretons believed civilization should live alongside nature, not tame it. In the early years of the Direni hegemony, they struggled for the soul of High Rock.
What happened?
They lost. Driven into exile, the Druids left to seek a place where they could live according to their beliefs. Their wanderings brought them to the Sisters. The followers of the Weird remained behind. They walked a different path than the Druids.
What exactly is a druid?
We follow the old ways. Some call us priests of Ifre, but that is only part of our truth. We are children of the land, like the Weird, guides and teachers to those who live in harmony with nature. People were not meant to bow before crowns of metal.
What does that mean?
Our people, the Breton people, went astray when they forgot the ways of nature. Stone walls and empty titles separate folk from the true way. We help them remember what their ancestors once knew. Some circles see it differently, of course.
Circles? What are they?
Circles are fellowships of like-minded druids. Each interprets Ifre's will differently, but druids of the same circle share common traditions and goals. I belong to the Stonelore Circle. We seek to teach others by the example of our work.
Are there other circles in the Sisters Archipelago? Man, I get my English tested here.
Yes. Travel far enough in the archipelago and you may
Archipelago.
meet druids of the Eldertide or Firesong circles. Although the Firesong rarely leave their island, and you should be wary of the Eldertide. They do not like city folk or mainlanders.
What are the word?
The weird are
Weird.
Breton witches.
Weird.
They follow teachings and practices that share a common ancestry with the Druids. Whereas we left the mainland, they remained behind to safeguard the forests of High Rock.
Any other differences?
We have more in common than we have differences. The biggest that you would notice is that the weirds are all female, while we Druids accept all genders in our ranks. And we organize in circles of common beliefs, while the weird sisters form covens.
Alright. And to go exploring. Let's go. Okay, this way. Shouldn't be too far. Yeah. I'm still a bit out, but let's see if I can pick some stuff up here too, because we want to explore and collect stuff as well. Oh god. You're a bad guy! Another one? There we go. Oh. Keep forgetting I have those other buttons to push. I don't know what that does. Okay. Kind of badass, but I don't know what it does yet. No.
Over here. I could use some help.
Over here.
You're the one Lady Arabella spoke to at the docks, aren't you? You volunteered to help investigate the ships that failed to reach port. It's good to see a friendly face, especially after what just happened.
Tell me what happened.
Guild General Quentin accompanied me to visit Druid Ravana. When she told us about rogue knights in the area, Quentin was eager to investigate. It was the Ascendant Order. They overpowered Quentin and knocked me senseless. They captured Quentin.
Was Guild General Quentin injured?
I don't think so. The Ascendant Order was definitely trying to take us alive. That's the only reason I had the opportunity to throw up a shroud spell and avoid being captured myself. Did you come out here to find us?
Lady Arabella sent me to warn you that the Ascendant Order was targeting conference delegates.
And Ravana told you where to find us. Good. Now, we must rescue Quentin. I may have a way to find where the Ascendant Order took him, but we should get to safety first. Meet me back at Druid Ravana's hut.
Do you think the Ascendant Order followed you out here?
No. We came upon them just as they were finishing an attack on a caravan. But I assume they recognized us or decided our station warranted capture rather than elimination. But you came with a warning, didn't you? What did you find out?
The Ascendant Order sabotaged the Lighthouse. We think they may have wrecked Lady Arabella's ships.
Wrecked the ships? How in oblivion could they coordinate such a thing? Clearly, the Ascendant Order is aware of the plans for Lord Baccaro's conference. They're here in force and causing more trouble than we anticipated.
Any idea why they wanted to capture you instead of just kill you?
If they recognized us as delegates, there's all sorts of ways they could hold that over the conference. If they just assume we're rich nobles, ransom is always an option. But who can really say what those helmeted bastards are thinking?
What do you know about the Ascendant Order?
Lady Arabella and I had dealt with them on the mainland. The Order tried to stop the conference by striking at delegates before they even left Tamriel. We stopped them, but not before the previous guild delegate was killed. Then they appointed me.
What were you and Guild General Quentin doing out here?
I came to talk to Ravana about arcane and related topics, and Quentin decided to tag along. When Ravana told us about rogue knights, I feared it might be the Ascendant Order. Quentin wanted to investigate. Turned out I was right.
Oh. Okay then. Get to the hut. Oh, alright. Bulky, I'll give you your shot. I need to search around Steadfast Manor for a piece of a map. Belonged to a friend of a friend who was last seen around there. It's not far from Gunfallen Bay, but I've heard there are some dangerous characters who like to hide out around the crags, so try not to get robbed. When you have the fragment, bring it to me at Dufort Docks, Captain Schmadin. Still gonna this though for now.
Well, I shouldn't just walk into someone's home, even if they were rude. Oh, good. A kind face. I have tried time and again to ask politely for my friend's safe return, but they rudely mock me in response. Would you help me retrieve Privet? They took her away into Breakwater Cave. Didn't even ask my permission.
Privet, and who took her?
Oh, my Privet is without a doubt the most beautiful sheep on the island. Just ask anyone and they'll agree. A swell of Hadalids reside in this cave. They displayed such inner ugliness and took Privet. I just heard her cries from inside.
So Hadalids took your sheep?
Well, even if my Privet was just your typical sheep, which she is not, that would not excuse the Hadalids' rude behavior. I need someone strong to support my negotiations for Privet's return. How would you feel about joining me in exchange for coin?
I'll enter Breakwater Cave and retrieve Privet.
I knew you looked friendly. There goes a true friend to animals, I said. Now, with you to accompany me into the cave, our negotiations can begin. They may get rough, but I refuse to leave without my Privet.
If you have sheep, does that mean you're a farmer?
I am so much more than a simple farmer. They only think of animals as a source of income, or even food. No, I am an animal steward. I serve each of the creatures under my care. Whatever their needs may be, I attend to them.
So you take care of more than just Privet.
Absolutely. In many ways, I take care of every creature on High Isle. Those that cannot speak for themselves, anyway. Many animals find their way to my home that deserve special attention. Privet was just such a sheep.
What do you mean Privet found her way to you?
I woke one morning and instantly knew someone needed my care. I leapt from bed and ran to my door. And just out front, there she was. Oh, Privet was quite the beauty. From the moment I laid eyes on her, I knew I had to serve her.
Can you tell me about the Hadalids?
I regret that I didn't introduce myself when they arrived. Such a simple gesture from me could have prevented this crime. Hadalids aren't soft like sheep. They're covered in hard shells with nasty spikes, like overgrown mud crabs. Oh, and the smell.
What do they smell like?
Like rotten meat floating in dirty seawater. They usually live far below the water, so I shouldn't judge. Maybe my scent of fine lanolin and fresh hay offends them. Oh, listen to me gossiping like a child. This happens when I get emotional.
Do you know where these Hadalids came from?
Sadly, no. That's the sort of thing I'd learn in a friendly conversation. I've heard rumors about Hadalid attacks on other islands around here. In the past, I assumed that was just bigotry. Now, I'm not so sure.
I want to hear more about Privet.
Of course you do. I could go on for an eternity about her. I already mentioned her beauty, but she's also so considerate. One time, I caught her chewing on a shirt. I felt very cross until I realized she'd done me a favor.
How was that a favor?
It was my old, worn gardening shirt. I like to give used cloth to the seamstress in town. She makes patches, but she's old and it hurts her to cut cloth, so I cut it before donating. Privet saved me the trouble. She's great.
Alright. Got a few things to do. Up here. Where? Am I completely lost? I'm lost, man. Here is where it is.
I understand, Valencia. Do what you must to find your friend.
I owe you a debt of gratitude for coming to my aid. It seems once again that Lady Arabella chose well. Now to see if I can find Guild General Quentin, and by extension, the rogue knights who carried him away.
How can you track Guild General Quentin?
I enchanted the invitation medallions that each delegate carries, so I can trace my own magic to locate Quentin. Now let me see. They move to north and east, across the loch. I see a chapel, crypts, maybe abandoned? No question. Quentin is there.
All the delegates have a medallion. Can you use them to find the missing ships?
Lady Arabella asked me to try as soon as we realized the ships were late. I wasn't able to make a connection with those medallions. Maybe they were too far away, or some other magic interfered with my scrying, but I wasn't able to detect anything.
Should we head directly into the abandoned crypts you saw?
No, we need to return to Lady Arabella and share this information. Then we can mount a rescue for Guild General Quentin. I'll meet you at Lady Arabella's little pavilion. What she calls her field office, I believe.
There. Alright. Okay, so that's down the road here. Done a lot of story stuff right now, so I feel like we should also head into town and explore a little bit more of what's going on in there too. First, let's talk to Lady Arabella. Oh.
That sounds like a Bane chapel, but only one medallion is there.
Yeah.
Valencia apprised me of the situation. I believe I know the place where she thinks they're holding Quentin. It must be the crypts below a Bane chapel on the northern shore of the loch. Will you accompany us on this rescue mission, my dear?
I'll help you rescue Guild General Quentin.
Smashing. This will be like that time I pulled General Gautier out of a Reach stronghold during the border raids of 566. Now that was an adventure. Anyway, it's too bad Valencia couldn't scry the locations of the other missing delegates.
Mind if I ask you about the delegates that were aboard the missing ships?
I suppose you've earned the truth, and you certainly deserve my complete confidence. The 3 ships carried High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar, son of Yoren the Skald King. I dare say I've misplaced the leaders of Tamriel.
What kind of conference is Lord Bacaro holding exactly?
I said you deserve the truth. Lord Bacaro invited the Alliance leaders here for peace talks. He hopes to end the Three Banners War. If we find Quentin with the Ascendant Order, we may find our missing royals. Meet me at the chapel north of the loch.
I'll meet you there.
We'll rendezvous at a Bane chapel on the north side of the loch. I've already sent an operative ahead to scout the area. Be prepared to defend yourself. The Ascendant Order won't give up Guild General Quentin without a fight.
What if this is a trap?
Whatever the situation, I won't abandon Quentin to his fate. Oh, that's good. Let me write that down. Besides, we have to risk it. Both to save Quentin and to see if we can learn anything about the missing Alliance leaders.
You think the Alliance leaders might also be there?
We know their medallions aren't there, but they could have lost them at sea. Regardless, if the Ascendant Order uses the chapel as a hideout, we may learn something about their plans. Or a clue as to where to search for the Alliance leaders, perhaps.
Tell me more about High King Emmerich, Queen Erin, and Prince Ernskar.
Not a student of politics, my dear. I understand completely. They're the leaders of the Alliances vying for the Ruby Throne. Well, Irene and Emmerich lead 2 of the Alliances. Ernskar is the son of Yoren the Skald King, who leads the 3rd.
What alliances?
You poor dear. You must pay more attention to current events. Queen Irene leads the
New
Old
here.
Mary Dominion. High King Emmerich, the Daggerfall Covenant. And Prince Ernskar represents the Ebonheart Pact, the opponents in the aptly named Three Banners War.
What are they fighting about?
It's complicated. The Ruby Throne sits vacant, and the Tamrielic Empire lacks an emperor. None of the alliances can stomach the idea that one of the others might win the throne. It's a wonder Bacaro and I got them to agree to these peace talks.
Alright, that's cool. Okay. First, let's see. Do we have something interesting? Nice. Got a set here. The crafting in this game seems very advanced too. Skills. Nice. Let's see here. So you've seen that mount. What about this one? Oh, that's cool. Alright. All done. Transparent. Red. That's cool. That's really cool. Do we have anything else? Dun, 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 dun. Got the pink torch bug. Got some new pets here. Death hound. Doggo. Scary doggo. Oh yeah. You're scary. Even smaller, scary pup. Cute. A little lion looking pet. Let's see here. Okay, let's go explore. Find house near Westgate. Okay, so the house over there is... We'll go towards there and then we'll see what we can find. Okay. Skins are interesting in this game. I like this though, that's cool. That too.
How did that happen?
You can steal weapons and stuff too. Crazy. And gear.
Need a good blade, mainlander. Maybe an axe? Never know when you might run into a band of desperate pirates around here. Best to be ready for them.
Are pirates a problem around here?
Ha! Got you, didn't I? Look at these ramparts. No pirate ships ventured within sight of the Gonfalon Colossus in 20 years or more. And if any pirate did set foot on High Isle, there are at least 3 knightly orders ready to thrash them.
Then why are you going on about pirates?
It impresses townsfolk fresh off the boat. They like to pretend the sisters are made up of lawless ports and wild islands. So, I sell them good steel for protection. Against pirates. Mind you, the steel's good. That's no stretch of the truth.
Oh well. See what you got here. I can't afford anything, but it doesn't hurt to look, you know? Oh, and she can also repair my stuff.
Plenty of...
Well, you can do that at least. That doesn't... Feet are glowing. Oh, I had to try to get on the boat, but they wouldn't let me.
Oh, how long she waits so.
Give me up.
It was that they never met until he came home to stay. He built their house between hills and sea. He built it along Gonfalon Bay.
What do you got to say?
Hey there, traveler. Sorry, I'd love to chat with a tar grip like you, but these boats aren't gonna load themselves. Have a good one.
Had enough of fair weather and sea breezes. I myself find the sisters best taken in small doses.
Okay.
So, where are you heading?
So she can take me to other places, but I don't want to go anywhere else at the moment. Jesus, look at this though. Fantastic. Beautiful.
Lots of accidents.
Greetings.
Can't talk to you guys, okay. Greetings. What about you? No?
Oh, can you help me? There's been a terrible mistake. I'm with the Daggerfall Covenant diplomatic mission, but this guard doesn't believe me. I'm not what he thinks I am.
Here with Rigard the Brash. Can you tell me what happened?
Rigard? He got me into this mess. Last night after dinner, we were talking about our favorite places in Rothgar. He disappeared into the back and returned with a bag. He said something about getting a dessert for me.
What happened next?
I left. On my way home, this guard stopped me. I told him what I thought about that, so he frisked me. It turns out the bag was filled with skooma. I didn't know, I swear. Can you talk to Sergeant Dupertus? I've got diplomatic immunity.
You'd better talk to the guard. Olganash won't be able to pay his share of the tab if he's in prison.
I'm sure Olganash spun you a sad tale. Criminals will say just about anything to avoid going to prison. He even told me he was a diplomat. Hope he's got a better story for the city magistrate.
I believe this is all a mistake. Olganash is really a diplomat.
If I had a gold coin for every criminal who tells me he's got friends in high places, I'd be a wealthy man. Word of warning, mainlander. Make false statements to an officer of the law, and you'll be in front of the magistrate too.
There must be some way to straighten this out.
I'll free Ulganash if we catch the criminal who refined the moon sugar. There's a smuggler named Burjack Catalan who hangs around the Ancient Anchor. We're sure he deals in skooma, but we haven't been able to prove it. He's the criminal I really want.
How can I help?
Follow Burjack Catalan and find where he keeps his contraband. I'll need you to bring me proof he's got skooma. We've tried to arrest him before, only to come up empty-handed. I saw Burjack in Gonfalon Square earlier. If you're in, start there.
Okay.
You are very clever, friend. Just find Burjack Catalan's ill-gotten booty, and I'll get my scepter back. It's simple.
Simple. You want to say?
Beware, traveler. There is nothing for you here on High Isle. Just stormy seas and hungry waves.
It's a place for me too, you know? I'll bet. Take that. Go there. Do a quick one. There's a lot of people here. Great. There he is. Okay.
What a storm has delayed my ship. I'll drink to that.
Back off, stranger. I'd appreciate it if you'd let me be.
No. Guess I need to follow him.
What are you up to? Be about your business and leave me alone.
Oh, his drunk ass. Sneaky.
Leave me be. I'm minding my own business. Maybe you should too.
No, you are my business right now. Let's see here. Where is he going? Aha. Went to his house. What do you got in here?
That bumpkin gave me 3 times what I asked for the skooma. Paid for the best night I've had in years.
Anything else? Spoil food. Oh. Take that. Did it? Backpack is empty. Dresser. Hello. That. That's it. Where was this? Over here? No, that's a different one. There. All right.
Ah, you are back.
Did you find Berjac Catalan? More importantly, did you bring back any proof that he's dealing in skooma? Someone has to go to prison today. I'd rather take him than your friend here.
I followed him to his house and found his cash. Here's proof.
I knew it! Thank you, Mainlander. We've been trying for months to catch Berjac Catalan with incriminating evidence, but he can smell a guard from a block away. He hides it all before we get anywhere near him.
You'll let Olgunash go free?
I'm true to my word. I'm after the smuggler who's bringing skooma into my town. Not some drunken fool who ends up with a vial in his pocket. But tell your friend if I see him anywhere near Moon Sugar again, I'll arrest him on the spot.
I'll tell him.
Excellent. Ulgonash has paid his debt to society. Another diplomatic triumph.
That's better. I can't thank you enough. Without your help, I'd still be under arrest. Now, what's all this about Rigert and his missing scepter?
The innkeeper won't give the scepter back to Rigger until someone pays last night's tab.
No one paid the innkeeper? I don't understand. We ate and drank quite a lot last night, but Rigert said he'd taken care of it. I would never skip out on a bill. We have to make this right. What do you need me to do?
Are you willing to pay your share of the bill to the innkeeper?
Gladly. I'll head back to my rooms and clean myself up. As soon as I can feel my fingers again, I'll meet you back at the inn with a coin for my share. It's the least I can do.
Good.
Excellent. Right. Good thing we came along when we did. I can't imagine how he got himself into this situation.
I can imagine what happened. Pretty sure. Now to find your friend. Where is your friend? Do I have to talk to you?
I can't believe Olganash got himself arrested. That will be some story, huh? Now we just have to find Tanilan and convince her to pay her portion of the bill from last night. Marisat Lamater seemed pretty angry about it all.
And go to Steadfast Manor. Okay, so we need to go out here. Let's see. I'm still in awe. Like, this place is crazy beautiful. Alright. Battle stuff.
I have fresh fish for you.
Where do we find this manor? Okay, so it's right up here. Right. Yeah. Gotta have the bait. This way.
I can't believe you drank our entire stock.
Me?
Hello there. Say, you look like the type who could go traipsing around dangerous areas in search of rare ingredients. Could I interest you in a job? There's coin in it for you, and the knowledge that you'd be bringing joy to many in Gonfalon Bay.
What's the job?
My partner and I are purveyors and creators of fine drinks. Pilgrim does more drinking than creating, however, which got us into our current trouble. We were on the cusp of making a groundbreaking new spirit, then Pilgrim drank our entire supply.
What do you need from me?
We need 3 ingredients to make another batch, and Pilgrim's in no state to get them himself. The drink requires flesh flies, a sister's passion flower, and a druid's bane mushroom. If I marked the locations on your map, would you gather them for us?
I'll get your ingredients.
Here, these spots should have the ingredients I mentioned. If you can gather them and bring them back, I can whip up a drink that's sure to make all the mainlanders empty out their pockets. So long as I can keep Pilgrim away from it.
What's so special about this drink you're making?
Pilgrim and I are always experimenting with different flavors and ingredients. Not all of them are successful, of course, but this combination in particular was exceedingly delicious. We stumbled upon something revolutionary. I'm sure of it.
What's the secret?
We've only just met, lovely stranger. I can't go giving you all our secrets just yet. Pilgrim and I have a special technique when it comes to the blending, but truthfully, we can't take all the credit. The local ingredients play a major role.
Tell me more about the ingredients.
The flesh fly wings add a bit of bitterness and body to the drink. The sister's passion flower gives it a lovely floral aftertaste and a lovely color. And that particular type of mushroom infuses a great deal of sweetness and heaviness to the mix.
What's your history with Pilgrim?
Well, you wouldn't know it by looking at him right now, but he's actually a very charming, intelligent, and passionate man. We fell in love over a bottle of Alto wine years ago, and discovered we both had a gift for concocting delicious libations.
So you're a couple?
He makes me want to tear my hair out most days. But yes, we are. As much as he vexes me,
the charmer
he
in the
makes me
background
laugh too. And he has incredible ideas. It was his notion to use the flesh flies to add a hint of bitterness to the drink. Just brilliant.
You mentioned mainlanders?
Yes, this place brings in rich nobles by the bucketful. Or at least it used to before those delegates came around. But there are still enough gadabouts to take advantage of.
Charmer.
People who will pay almost anything for a taste of something different.
Let's talk to him.
The last batch of our newest drink was groundbreaking. Guaranteed to be a hit. We're not totally sure who drank the entire stock, but it's been suggested that it might have been me. But now you're here. Thanks for agreeing to help.
You don't remember drinking the entire stock?
I honestly don't remember much about last night. Gunalda and I always taste test our new creations. But I must have gotten a little carried away. Clearly, we did an excellent job crafting a delicious drink. Maybe too delicious, yeah?
Do you do this often?
What? No! You think Gunalda would put up with me if I made a habit out of drinking our livelihoods away? She's a patient woman, but not that patient. No, I think our newest concoction was just particularly tempting. Or potent. Or both.
You and Gunalda are partners?
Yes, in both drink making and in life. Isn't she lovely? The way the light reflects off her hair, her perfect frown, the way she narrowing her eyes at me now. I don't know what she sees in me, but I'm grateful. And perhaps a little drunk.
How did the two of you get into the business of drink making?
Oh, it's a wonderful story. A mutual enthusiasm for libations. Two brilliant minds, two fates intertwined. A love so passionate it threatens to engulf all of Tamriel as we bring drinks to the thirsty and curious. It's... Wait, what are we talking about? Good luck! Oh, you're my hero.
Oh, I love that. Good luck. Okay.
Lost another one. What could it be?
It's dead. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Ah! This way. I probably shouldn't have gone off trail right there. But hey, I found a runestone. Happy little accidents. I got an achievement for that. That's cool. Got some stuff. Nice. Filled bread. Crusty bread, even. That's see shit. Do anything. You know. Guessing we have an area somewhere else to go into. This makes more sense.
Progress is slow, but steady.
Backpack. There's people there, so if I steal... So
Can you imagine a more beautiful place to serve during this war? I wish I had more time to enjoy the view, but the patients keep me so very busy.
Shh, nobody saw anything. Nothing at all. I have some stuff in here. Sorry, guys. You're taking shit. Hello? Target is out of range. But I'm all up in your business. Oh well. Okay.
Oh, she must have taken ill after dinner last night. Is that a note by the bed?
Female high elf, age unknown, Tanelin. An Aldmeri Dominion diplomat. Condition intoxicated and incidental poisoning. Seems this foolish woman was encouraged to drink a great deal of rot meth last night, despite never having tried it before. She will likely be miserably ill for days. Her condition worsens. Crush a mammoth ear leaf and dab a few drops of the juice on her lips. I saw several plants on the grounds, but I am told they are not to be cut without Lord Baccaro's permission. The juice is a purgative and will bring up the rot meth, along with everything else. Healer Janil.
Look for a mammoth ear plant in the woods near the manor. We need to wake her up. Guards! Don't let the criminal escape!
Are you daft? God!
Are you daft? Yes!
I suppose I could use another break.
The fugitive alert. Pass you, but okay, I got a bounty on my ass, but that's fine. Now I just need to find the floor in the woods. Wait, take that. Oh shit. Okay, so it's actually a bit away from here. Not too far though. Go around here. There it is. That makes sense, the mammoth figure. Okay.
I'm busy. Very busy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go back inside. I'm sorry, I stole. How come she saw all that from there, huh?
Crush the leaf and give her the juice. If she wakes up, we can tell her about her share of the bill. It works.
Surely death would be more preferable to this. Still, I thank you for waking me. I was having the most horrific dreams. Who are you again?
I'm Hildish. I'm helping Rigger. What happened last night?
In the spirit of cultural bridge building, I joined Olga Nash and Riggert for dinner. A routine exchange, but Riggert ordered food and drinks all night long. Why? What's going on?
The innkeeper says that no one paid the bill.
Oh, I'm afraid I have no idea if I paid or not. I don't even remember leaving the inn. It's entirely possible that I forgot to contribute toward the bill in my condition. What in the world did I have to drink?
The healer's note said you drank rot meth. A lot of it.
Oh my goodness, that's disgusting. No wonder I got sick. I promise I'll return to the inn and settle up soon. Now, if you'll excuse me, all of a sudden, I'm not feeling so good.
You don't look so good.
A diplomatic success. Now, let us return to the inn and settle this bill.
Okay, let's go. Open. Okay. We'll go back here first, I'm guessing. To the inn so they can pay off their debt.
You there. Can we speak for a moment?
No, I don't got the time. Let's go. Alright. Get to the inn. Should be close by. There we go. Talk this.
Right, that's settled. I hope
lady.
you all have learned your lesson. Don't pay the bill to shady characters in a back room.
We are in agreement. I hope this means I can have my scepter back.
I admit it, I didn't expect to see you again. But your three friends finally came back to pay their bill. They even added a little extra for all the trouble.
And Rigard have his scepter up off his back then?
Unlike some people in this room, I remember to pay my debts when they're due. These three ninnies came back and paid what they owed. So here's the scepter. You should tell your friends to use more common sense in the future.
I'm still not sure what happened here.
Your friend Rigard happened. First, he bought the High Elf rock meth, thinking it was a taste of home for her. After that, he tried to get a sugary dessert for the orc and mistook a skooma dealer in the back room for one of my staff.
And then what?
The skooma dealer gave Rigard something for his friend the orc, all right. Rigard decided that settled the bill. He came back and told the others he'd taken care of it. They were both far too drunk to sort it out. Ninnies, all of them.
My bestest friend. Thanks to your help, I can commit diplomacy again. Everyone here will know that they have been diplomatized by Rigard the Brush. But I still have no idea how things got so out of hand. Everyone was so upset.
You honestly don't understand the cause of all this trouble?
Diplomacy is hard work. I bought special drinks for Tanilan, but they made her sick. I ordered dessert for Olganash and tried to pay for dinner. Olganash got arrested, and the innkeeper kept my scepter. Now, I'm even more confused.
More confused how?
I don't know what high elves like to drink, and I'm not sure why that man gave me a bag of skooma when I wanted something for my friend Olganash. I only wanted him to have good time. I am stumbled. Did Marisette Lemater have my scepter of office?
Here's your scepter, Rigard.
Thank you, friend. I am official large delegate again. Just think of the great diplomatic triumphs that are sure to come because you helped me. I do not have much gold left in purse, but what I have is yours.
Thank you.
Another diplomatic success. Thank you, friends, for an unforgettable night.
It was certainly a, well, unique experience.
Agreed. It was unique. Let's all agree to never speak of it again.
That's great. Alright. That's gonna be it for me for today. The Elder Scrolls Online is available on PC, Mac, Stadia, Xbox, and PlayStation, so make sure to get it now. It's free to play until August 29th. High Isle is also great. It launched in June, and I recommend it so far. I enjoyed it very much. The story is very good to play alone as well. And I am looking forward to continuing this. There's no level restrictions, anything. You can go anywhere. I like that a lot. And yeah, I hope to see you around Tamriel. Bye, guys.